Well, good morning, or I suppose it could be afternoon whenever you're watching this. I started to send you guys a text this morning, just kind of giving you guys some updates and just to make sure that you guys know what you need to be doing today and tomorrow. And I decided, you know what, this would be much easier to send in a video as opposed to a long-winded text or email. So a couple things. One is, so you guys took the quiz yesterday. I just want you to know that I did update the quiz grades late last night. And so I looked over every single one. There are some questions where the way that the question gave partial credit is not only did it give you points if you got it, like if there was a multiple choice question where there is more than one choice that would give you the correct answer. If it was, if you got problems right, but then you clicked on ones that were wrong, it deducted those. And I didn't like that, so I went through and I added points back to some of you guys where I could. There's other situations where in the answer key, I forgot to put in alternate solutions. And so even though you had the correct answers, like for the x-intercepts or the zeros being like 0, 4, and -3, if you had -3, 0, and 4 listed in the different boxes, I forgot to go in and put in the alternate answers. Or if there was, if you got the factors wrong, then you'd automatically get the x-intercepts or the zeros or the solutions wrong. And so what I did too is if you had the factors wrong, I looked at those wrong factors and looked to see, okay, based on those wrong factors, are the solutions correct? And if they were, then I gave you points back for that. And so there were opportunities to get some extra points. And so that has all been taken care of. Okay, so that is done. So your grades are completely 100% updated before going into this test today. Or I'm sorry, tomorrow. Didn't mean to scare you. So I also have the video. The video is up and it's available to you to watch. I believe I have that in the video folder, so that way you can access that there and see how to do the problems correctly that you got wrong. So that's available to you. I also have in the video folder your review. So what you can do is now is you can watch that review, and I have one section or one video for each section. So I have one video just for the pink section, one video for just the orange, the yellow, and then the green. And what I did then is, remember I told you guys I'd have like an index with the different timestamps for each of those questions. So you will see that index when you go to open up each video. At the very top of the screen above the video will be a text box, or it'll be like a little grid, so that way you can see each question and then again the timestamp as far as when you'd find the solution to that video. I'm trying to see what other announcements I wanted to talk about. So tomorrow you have the test. Okay, so you want to make sure you're ready for that test. You are required to take the test during your scheduled class time. Please make sure you take it during your scheduled class time. I'm having way too many students that are taking the quizzes outside of that time. And I do not want to make that a habit for the tests. And so if that's happening, and some of you guys already know this because you got a text message from me, but if that happens, if you take it outside of your scheduled class time, you're going to automatically lose 10% on your test. That's a whole letter grade. Please don't do that. Because the reason why I'm doing that is because if this was a regular school year, you would come to class and you would take it during that class time. If you skipped class just because you didn't feel ready, you would A, be marked absent, and B, you'd still have the same consequence. Okay? So when you guys are taking tests after everybody else, that just opens up too much opportunities for cheating, where you could be asking other people what they got for their answers, and I don't want that. Okay, it's not fair to those students that are taking it on time. So if you don't take it during your scheduled class time, you're going to lose 10%. So make sure that you do that. If it's excused, okay, so if you have a doctor's appointment, or you're traveling, or whatever the case is, if it's an excused absence, and if you let me know about that, or if it's on Infinite Campus, then I will not take off the 10%. Okay, I have an alternate version of the test. You can do that one, but you will not. I won't mark you 10% late if you can't take it tomorrow. But take it during your scheduled class time. I'm trying to think if there's any other announcements. I think that's it. So after they finish the test tomorrow, you want to make sure you start the work for the next chapter. The next chapter is going to be obviously chapter 4. And in fact, when you go tomorrow, when you go to open up anything, I'm going to have everything already set up for the next chapter starting next week. So the calendar will already be adjusted for next week. The assignments, the videos, all of that will already be set up then for chapter 4. So you'll notice that change when you come into class tomorrow. So Monday, when you show up for class, you want to make sure you're ready for lesson 4.1 because that's what we'll be doing in class on Monday. So good luck on the test tomorrow. Remember, the Google Meet today is 100% optional. It's only if you want to come in and ask me questions based on maybe some of the warm-ups, if you want to go back and talk about any of those, if there's any assignments that you want to talk about, if there's any of those little daily reviews that we started working on Monday, because some of you guys haven't finished those, so you have those that you could be asking about. But that's what I want to reserve the time for. So please do not show up to the Google Meet asking me questions from the Rainbow Review, because I'm just going to direct you back to the video. Because I want to make sure I'm reserving that time for students that are coming in with questions that aren't covered in that Rainbow Review. So good luck as you're studying today, and good luck as you prepare for the test tomorrow.